What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here. Well, I told you so. Ethereum Classic is exploding right now. Remember when I made this video and I told you in it, I gave you 3 reasons why you should buy Ethereum Classic a few months ago. And now one of those reasons is coming into fruition. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get right onto it. So Ethereum Classic just climbed 124% in 2 weeks. As you can see, it is up like 31% right now. It's exploding. Who's buying Ethereum Classic when I've been telling you for months? Look at this, guys. The hash rate has spiked. KRW captures 20% of Ethereum Classic's trading volume, and it doesn't stop there. Look at this one. The man himself, Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, is telling you that if you like proof of work, you should use Ethereum Classic right now. Start using it. This is a message from Vitalik to the Ethereum miners. The Ethereum miners who disagree that Vitalik should move it to proof of stake. As you all know, the merge, the migration is going to happen soon. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. When it happens, where do you think all of those Ethereum miners are going to go? The cheapest proof of work network right now, cheaper than Bitcoin, and it is none other than Ethereum Classic. I told you, I find these gems. I'm the one who told you to buy Cardano at 8 cents on this channel, and I'm telling you right now, Ethereum Classic is one of those gems in the future. This could spike up at least all the way up to $500 to $1,000 per ETC, as the man himself, Vitalik, is telling people to buy Ethereum Classic. Because if you're not buying it up, mining entities and everybody are buying it, and they're gonna switch their miners into Ethereum Classic, boosting the Ethereum Classic hash rate up, and that is what is going on right now. People are waking up to the Ethereum Classic because it is the original Ethereum. I told you when I made that video, go back and watch it. 3 reasons why you should buy Ethereum Classic, and in it I've explained the reason why Ethereum Classic is going to be the #1 proof of work blockchain out there. Everybody is leaving proof of work, they are migrating to proof of stake, but Bitcoin has been standing for 13 years, and so is going to be Ethereum Classic for the next 10, 12, 20 years, whatever. One of the giant miners, Antpool, they just added $10 million backing Ethereum Classic projects, and they are, investing in it. Finally, they're jumping in it. Antpool is backed by the major mining hardware manufacturer, Bitmain. You guys all know who Bitmain is. Antpool is the 3rd largest Bitcoin mining pool in the entire globe, and also the 14th largest Ethereum mining pool. So they have weight on them. So they are now putting $10 million into Ethereum Classic's projects, and we've talked about some of those projects that are launching on Ethereum Classic right now. And look at the hash rate, guys. From when we talked about it to this point, hash rate is climbing up and up and up. I've told you, when the merge happens, where do you think these Ethereum miners would go if Ethereum all of a sudden switches from proof of work to proof of stake and the migration happens? All of the Ethereum miners, just like Vitalik said, would have to close up shop and set up shop somewhere else. Where are they gonna go with all of those miners? They are going to start mining Ethereum Classic, and the price is spiking up really high because investors, traders, everybody's smart enough to know that this was the original Ethereum. The Ethereum that you love and know right now is not the original Ethereum. It's a fork of it. They literally, split into 2 different chains when the DAO hack of 2016 happened, and exactly Ethereum Classic stayed as the original, the classic version of Ethereum, like Vitalik and Hoskinson and them made it. And that right there, some people, they like originality. That's why the Bitcoin maxis are sticking with Bitcoin to this day. They don't want to change anything. Some would call it, a negative thing, but in the long term, it could be a positive thing, because look at this. If you examine the Lindy effect on Bitcoin, you would understand what I mean. What is the Lindy effect? To put it in simple terms, the Lindy effect is just an important phenomenon. It is just the idea that the longer a technology has survived, right, the longer it is likely to exist in the future. And Bitcoin has survived for almost 13 years now. During that time, it has developed a strong network to this day, strong network effect, which will help it continue to survive and thrive long into the future. So as time goes on, we would continue to see Bitcoin's security, Bitcoin's hash rate increase, Bitcoin's user growth, and its competitors would all fail, and an even increasing number of individuals, institutions buying Bitcoin, nations, countries, you've seen them buying Bitcoin, PayPal, MicroStrategy. Now you have countries like El Salvador and that buying Bitcoin, and they will continue to join Bitcoin in the future. That is the reason why it is still the largest cryptocurrency by market cap. And every time you open up the list of cryptos, Bitcoin is on top to this day, and it is the oldest blockchain. It's old and slow, but it's still there. So chances are it is still going to be there in the future. It's not going to give you the great returns that it did for the last 13 years, but Bitcoin could serve as your best store of value in the future. So strengthening the Bitcoin's network effect and increasing the strength of the Lindy effect onto Bitcoin. So the older a technology is, the more it will outlast the other technologies. You've seen, technologies like Solana take off and fall down each and every time. Outages, whole sorts of problems. AVAX had its own problems, a lot of these layer one proof of stake coins are running into problems because they want to run faster than Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano and all these other ones. They want to run faster, but then they take off and they land really fast because of just their technology is just still new. So Ethereum Classic is also going to be the same thing. The original Ethereum, the die-hard hardcore Ethereum fans are going to switch into Ethereum Classic because it's more suitable and they like the network as it is. So apply the Lindy effect to not only Bitcoin, but if you also apply it to Ethereum Classic, you're gonna see exactly what I mean. Proof of work is going to be here, until the year 2140, when the last Bitcoin will be mined, when most of us, all of us will be long gone by then. Coins like this, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin, even Litecoin, you can argue, you're going to want to hold them long term because they give you new all-time highs. At each and every bull market, Ethereum Classic have been going higher and higher. Look at this. It started in 2016 at literally $2, climbed up to $20. At the 2017 bull market, Ethereum Classic went all the way to $50 from $2. And then fast forward, it stayed around $4 for years, like 3 years. And then it climbed up again from $5 in 2020 all the way up to $176 this time. Look at the percentages and how high it went. So that means after the halving of 2024, you have 3 years to accumulate this. This price here, you shouldn't worry about this. As long as it's under $100, even $200, it's a buy. It's at $36 right now, up for grabs. If we have the halving of 2024, it could be even before that. If the Ethereum merge happen in between then, and all of these miners are migrating, you're gonna see the hash rate boost, the price boost, and communities of Ethereum Classic will become stronger and stronger. This chain, a lot of people been mocking it because they've been getting hacked and all of that stuff, and it stood the test of time. Look at how many hacks Ethereum Classic have survived. This is absolutely an amazing chain, and it is still standing. That is a powerful chain, and Ethereum Classic is here to stay. So halving of 2024 targeted, you have weeks and months and years to buy this coin. Think about it. Hold, at least target 500 Ethereum Classic tokens. You can get 500 Ethereum Classic tokens because just right now, if you put in, let's say, $1,000, you get about 27 tokens, about 28 tokens with $1,000, 28 Ethereum Classic tokens. So every now and then you put in $1,000 and get 27, build your bag up to 500 Ethereum Classic tokens. If one day Ethereum Classic goes to $500, let's say, you got $250,000 in a matter of 3 years. That's a winning bet. This is what I want to teach the community. This is how I help my community. Finding these trends and identifying them early on so you can get in and make your money. Long term is the play here. And just think about it, guys. $250,000 in a span of 2-3 years. Wouldn't you want to buy it at a few $1,000s right now? Wouldn't you buy it at a few $100s every couple of days? You put in some money onto Ethereum Classic, DCA your way. Some can own at even, my target is to own at least 1,000 Ethereum Classic tokens. It's possible here. If I just DCA in it, it could be $100 a week, or $150 a week, $200 a week. You just put it in there slowly and build your bag up, and just wait for the long-term gratification. You delay your gratification, things like this would happen. Patience is the key in crypto. I have navigated this market for years. Just DCA. This is the way that I know how to do it. You have to be patient, especially in a bear market when everybody's running away. This is when you buy. This is when you get in. This is when you apply the Warren Buffett style of investing. Be greedy when others are fearful. The only time you should be greedy at these low prices. You see this? This is 2019, 2020, and 2021 early on. It was hovering between $4 to $6, and it is doing the exact same thing right now. It is hovering between $20, sometimes $25, $26. Sometimes it goes as high as $50, $60, and it comes back down. This is the right time to be DCAing slowly. In my opinion, no financial advice into Ethereum Classic. You have years to buy it. You don't even have to worry about buying it after watching this video. You can just pick up a few, 1 or 2 every week, 4, 5, 6, depends on how much money you have, and then you can grow it like that. One day you're gonna find yourself with hundreds of Ethereum Classic staying. So if it goes up to 1,000 one day, because look at the supply, it's literally 210,700,000 Ethereum Classic tokens. It's up for grabs. It's the same supply as the other Ethereum, the main Ethereum that So if you have news like this coming out where Vitalik himself is telling you that if you like proof of work, if you don't like proof of stake, you want to stick with the protocol, then then start using Ethereum Classic as a miner. This is a clear sign that investors should buy it, and also the miners who like that old school style of mining with their ant miners and all these other mining equipments that they have, to set up shop with Ethereum Classic, because it's the cheapest and fastest proof of work chain that is out there. With that being said, let me know what are your thoughts on Ethereum Classic. Pay attention to these gems, guys, because when I drop them, usually things like that happen. I've told you already, Cardano, my very first video on this channel, it was me covering Cardano. We went from 8 cents all the way up to $3. So now I want to do that. When I drop a video about Uniswap, you're going to want to pay attention. Go back and watch my Uniswap video. I want to pay attention to something like that. These little gems, hold on to them. Some layer ones you just don't want to never sell. Add your bag into them slowly. It's cool to do passive income. We all do our DeFi, degen stuff here sometimes, but the long-term play here, even if you make money into DeFi, degen, you should put them back into these things. Avalanche, hold on to some AVAX, hold on to some Uniswap, hold on to some Ethereum Classic. BNB, you can hold on to some BNB, because BNB is still burning Binance, guys. Binance every quarterly is burning the Binance token. So why not at least hold you a few of them Binance tokens, because you never know where the price could end up 3 years from now. You're gonna regret it if you just make all of this money with your DeFi passive income stuff, and you find yourself forgetting about these top layer ones, and then they just explode, take off in price, when you realize you have all of these tokens in DeFi, but you don't have any tokens that those DeFi protocols themselves are built on top of. So always diversify into something good like that, and then long-term play. You're not gonna regret it. With that being said, what are your thoughts on Ethereum Classic? Let me know in the comment section below. Like up the video, share it, subscribe for some crypto content. I've been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.